fuck is it? Is it over here? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, fuck! Hello there, Fro here again with another episode of Fro Rage. Today I'm going to talk about the Detroit Pistons offseason so far. Well, it's pretty much over. I mean, if anything happens at this point, I'd consider it a fucking miracle. But let's review how this offseason went, and let's look to the fucking next season, what the prospects are. Yay. First of all, free agency, we signed Langston Galloway, which is a guy that I'm aware of, and he's shown flashes here and there, and he has potential to be a good two-way player. He's shown good flashes of defense, and he can hit the three. So as a backup, like shooting guard or slash point guard, he's all right, but he'll probably play most of his minutes at the two guard because we got Ish Smith on the bench, who's I think one of the best backup point guards in the league. He should be starting, and Reggie Jackson should be on the team, but I'll get to that. Got Galloway, signed Eric Moreland as our third string center. He looked good in summer league, but it was summer league, so whatever. He's a guy that can, rebound and defend pretty well, but he has no shooting stroke. He's probably just as bad a free throw shooter as fucking Drummond. He's not that bad, but he's still pretty bad. Who else we signed? Drafted Kennard, who at first I was like, why? We got Kyle Singer fucking 2.0. But I watched him in summer league. I know it's summer league and all that, but he has a good looking stroke, and he looks like he can actually create a shot off the dribble and stuff. Like he's not just a standstill shooter like fucking Singler was and stuff. And he's definitely more athletic than Singler. So at first I wasn't too optimistic about it. But I have high hopes for him. And the big trade we made was we traded Marcus Morris for Avery Bradley and a second-round pick from the Celtics, giving them room so they could officially make Hayward on the roster and stuff. And I love Bradley. He's definitely a better player overall than KCP, and he still has room to grow. He's not that old. He's like 25, 26, I think. One of the best defenders in the league. He can shoot the three, and he can score like 19 points a game like he did last year. And here's going to be more of a focal point on offense. So I like the trade, but we lost my favorite Piston, KCP, because of it. We couldn't afford to keep him anymore, so he went to the fucking Lakers. Oh, congrats, Lakers. You got a good fucking player. Hopefully you can re-sign him long term because he'll be good for your young core. I love KCP, dude. I know he wasn't the most efficient scorer and all that stuff, but he's a very good defender. He played his heart out, which is more I can say about fucking 85% of the roster on the Pistons from last year, and most of them are still there. He freaking balled out. He maximized his effort every fucking play of the game. He never took plays off. Non-stop hustle. I really am gonna miss him. I wish him the best in LA, but if Bradley doesn't re-sign next year, we basically lost KCP and Marcus Morris, who was on one of the best contracts in the league. Morris may not be a superstar or anything, but he was a damn good player for fucking $5 million a year, or the hell he's making for the next, I think, 2 or 3 years. I think 2 years. If we lost both of them for a 1-year rental, Avery Bradley, what's the fucking point? Better fucking re-sign it. That's all I gotta fucking say. Cause we're gonna be in the same goddamn boat next year, except that KCP was restricted, so he couldn't match anything. Bradley will be unrestricted. Yeah, we'll have his bird rights and all that shit, but who fucking cares? If he doesn't want to play in Detroit, which, I know it's hard to believe because Detroit is such a fucking beautiful place to fucking live and play at. We gotta re-sign him. If not, oh boy. So that pretty much covers all the moves we made. And we re-signed Reggie Bullock. He's a good, reserve player, but he can never stay healthy. But when he is there, he's a good slasher, he's a good three-point shooter, and he's an okay defender. And we brought back Tolliver, who I love. Tolliver plays with a lot of heart and hustle, but he's not very good at anything besides taking charges and shooting threes. Excuse me. But there's a role for that, and he brings leadership to the team. He's a good locker room guy, so for an end of the bench guy, whatever. But if he ends up playing more minutes over Ellison and shit, that's gonna be fucking. God. Stan Van Gundy is so bad at developing young talent, especially with the Pistons. They just sit there. I'm hoping that the best thing that comes out of this trade, getting rid of Morris and losing KCP, is that it frees up more minutes for Stanley Johnson, because it's the time to finally let him fucking go, man. Stop putting him in the doghouse as soon as he misses a shot. He's probably our best defender. Oh, Avery Bradley's our best defender. He's definitely our second best defender right now. So let him fucking start. Put Tobias at the power forward. Yeah, I know he's not strong enough to fucking guard some bigger power forwards. But how many bigger power forwards are there anymore that are muscle guys anymore? They're all fucking finesse guys. Tobias can easily play defensive line, and Tobias is our most efficient and most consistent scorer. Have Reggie start, since he's still on the fucking roster. Even though my dream scenario is that Reggie could actually accept the fact that he could be the sixth man and just fucking shoot all he wants on the bench. Just do whatever you want. Have Ish start. He can fucking distribute the ball to Bradley and fucking Stanley and Tobias and Drummond. But that won't happen. Because now I'm going to talk about what should have happened this offseason. They should have took a fucking bomb to that goddamn roster, lit it, and fucking walked away. Blow the fucking thing up. You should have re-signed KCP, kept Tobias, kept Stanley, and all the other young guys that were drafted last year and stuff, and this year, and just fucking get rid of everybody else. Keep Ish. Everybody else go. Fucking Jackson. I don't care what you can get back for him. It's addition by subtraction. Get him off the fucking roster. He can't. He's a fucking traffic cone on defense. A traffic cone would play better defense. They might fucking accidentally trip over it or something and lose the ball. There is not a single point guard in this league that Reggie Jackson cannot get blown by, because he's just bad on defense. He's Isaiah Thomas on defense, except he's fucking 6 inches taller than him. There's no excuse for it. Drummond, I go back and forth on Drummond so much. He's a good kid. He's good for he does good work in the community and stuff, and he's a likable guy. But I cannot stand the constant pouting and stuff that he fucking shows on the sideline. Like, I'll say this about Jackson. As much as I can't stand him, at least when he's on the sideline, he's clapping and cheering his teammate on. Fucking Drummond be on the bench like this. I don't care. Fuck it. Boo-hoo, I'm benched. Come on, man. It's time to fucking mature in the fucking league. You're probably fucking like 24 or whatever. You've been in the league fucking 5 years already. It's time to fucking grow up. Earn that fucking money. You could be the next Dwight Howard. You have all the tools to be great. Stop the shitty post-up game. I know you worked on it tirelessly. I will say that, but it's not working. Be a rim runner. DeAndre Jordan does it, and he's fucking fantastic. And be a better defender, for the love of God. I know part of the reason you're not good at defense because of that. Most of our guards, our point guards especially, just let their guys go right by them, and you're relentlessly getting attacked at the rim. So it's hard to be a good defense, but. Get rid of Jackson, please. It's not too late. Keep Drummond. If he doesn't turn around this year, then it's time to move on. But I give it up on Jackson. The sad thing is the East is so weak now. It's so weak. You got the Cavs, the Clippers, the Celtics, and then the rest of them. There's no other good teams here. The Raptors might be the third best team, but they suck. They're by default. The Wizards, but even they had no bench. If any of their starters ever get hurt, they're screwed. The Pistons, if everything goes right, and I mean that's a big if everything goes right here, if Jackson returns to 2 years ago, where he's still a sieve defensively, but he's really good offensively, and he played almost at an all-star level, and Drummond goes back to can just shoot free throws at 50%. That's not asking goddamn much. 1 out of every 2. Even Shaq could do that. His hand was the size of a fucking a fucking medicine ball. The fucking goddamn basketball looked like a goddamn fucking piece of fruit in his hand, and he still fucking shot better than Drummond. If everything goes right, we could easily finish the 3rd or 4th seed in the East here. But just as easily, we could finish as the 3rd or 4th worst team in the East. Oh, I'm so torn right now in the Pistons. If we re-sign Bradley, that's awesome. If Jackson's gone, that's awesome. I mean, it's sad that one of the things I'm looking forward to the most is that now that Bane is gone, Boban should get all the backup center minutes. Boban's gonna be unleashed this year. You can't wait. Yeah, he might not do much of defense because he's fucking slow and got him 7'5", so he fucking moves like a goddamn fucking tree. But offensively, he's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that this year at least. But that's all I got to say. The Pistons offseason so far. I give it a fucking a B- right now because I don't know what to expect if they re-sign Bradley. I don't know what to expect from Jackson. I don't know if he's gonna get traded still. I hope for just please someone take him. Anything. We will take a fucking second rounder in 2027. I don't care. Get rid of him. Oh, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Love you all, and I'll talk to you next time.